What if you could imagine and create any shape, from matter to space? What if you could live an experience defined by systems thinking anywhere, anytime, combining human knowledge and artificial intelligence towards a more sustainable world? CATIA, shape the world we live in.
Dear all, welcome to this new episode of CATIA Talk for Engineering. This time we are going to focus on composite design and engineering with a long-term partner, GALORATH. We are going to welcome Julia Girth and Keith Garland, who are going to explain you the value of the partnership we have with that CATIA has with GALORATH, the fact that it has been here for a long time, and the product features and what it can bring as a value to your company. So CATIA and GALORATH has been working together since a long time, and we are going to welcome today on our channel Julia Girth and Keith Garland. So I will leave the floor to them, and they will going to present you the partnership. Thank you very much, and talk to you soon.
Welcome everyone to this joint webinar of CATIA and GALORATH. My name is Julia, and together with my colleague Keith, it's a pleasure to present today CFO CATIA to you. CFO CATIA is our design to cost solution that in the end enables you to track your manufacturing costs inside your CATIA design session. So before we jump directly into the solution demonstration, I would like to take 2 minutes to talk a little bit about our company and the partnership with CATIA and Dassault Systèmes. So GALORATH Incorporated is the company behind SEER, and SEER is the industry standard platform for parametric cost, schedule, and risk estimation since 1979, born and raised in California in the US. So over the last 4 decades, especially government agencies, aerospace and defense primes, and also global manufacturers are using SEER to estimate their hardware, software, and manufacturing processes. Since beginning of last year, so 2025, we extended the SEER platform with SEER AI. And SEER AI is our AI estimation framework that turns documents, structured, unstructured data into structured inputs that will generate then the estimates in the SEER platform. The design to cost partnership with Dassault Systèmes was founded in 2011. And what we created together is, as I said now many times, CFO CATIA, which is available on V5 and also on 3D Experience. Geometry in, cost out. This is basically what CFO CATIA does. So engineers select their part. They choose the appropriate manufacturing process from the CATIA toolbar, and they receive a detailed, traceable, and especially defensible cost breakdown without leaving the CATIA session. So you have no export of your data, you have no re-entry of your data, and most importantly, no double work needed in any kind of spreadsheets. Last but not least, before I'm handing now to over to Keith, I want to present the 4 CFO CATIA modules to you. So we have 4 estimator modules that are covering basically all major manufacturing processes. And each of them produces a labor, material, and tooling cost estimate, which is, of course, adapted to your manufacturing environment, to your production volume, and also to your regional labor rates. So we have SEER for machine parts, milling, turning, grinding, finishing. We have SEER for composites. We have SEER for sheet metal fabrications. And we have, last but not least, SEER for molded, cast, and forged components. So enough said from my side. Now it's time to jump directly into the solution. Over to you, Keith.
Thank you, Julia. So now I am in CATIA 3DX, and I have loaded a composite wing. We have a lot of plies, as you can see. At the bottom, we have the ply cost estimator, the sheet metal cost estimator, the machine cost estimator, the molding, casting, forging, including injection molding at the bottom. I have invoked the ply cost estimator. This will then load, so it reads the ply geometry and everything so that it can produce information ready for the estimation process. Now, I have previously run this one, and as you can see at the top, the results have been put into the cost intelligence on the 3D experience platform. And if I quickly switch to here we are, we have our results embedded into the platform. And let's just now see how we get to this position. So going back, the first thing we do is we select the manufacturing environment. So this is obviously an aerospace part. We're going to use toe placement. We're going to use create 1,000 of them. We have information relating to complexity. We have information from the geometry, length, width, and thickness. And then we can go into our process options. So a lot of these have been preset by the manufacturing environment. So the idea is you will build and create your own manufacturing environments to suit your part families, your process sequences, your equipment that you have. You can adjust the feeds, the speeds of everything that you want to go through the system, and have defaults for things like debagging and so on. So I'll go to ATL. So we're not going to do any debagging. This is the curing cycle. We're going to keep non-destructive testing on, finishing, tool fab design, material details, the drilling. There is no drilling on this component. The trimming is set to the default periphery of the part. And that's as complicated as it gets. So we click on Estimate. And this will now run. It's extracting everything that we've just seen, all of the ply table, the geometry, and presenting it for cost in the next dialog. Okay, so the estimate has run and the ply cost estimator results dialog has appeared. So the cost trend has gone up. It's gone up 3% since the last time I've run it. So something's changed. I don't know what I changed, but it's caused a 3% increase. Now that could have been an additional ply laid up. It could be a different contour, which has caused the cost to increase. As a designer, I've probably got all the information I need to know here. The bad news is my part has gone up by 3%. I've got a big red arrow. If it had gone down, this would be facing the other way and would be green, or if it hadn't changed, it would be going across horizontally in green as well. So the information we've got a cost, we've got our setup, direct minutes, inspection minutes, rework minutes, the cost of the composite cloth, jigs and fixtures cost, and total cost for the part. This is where I published the part into the cost intelligence platform. This is the results up here and the other screen, which I showed you earlier as well. So from here, I can now show SEER, which is the costing engine behind all of the CATIA cost solutions from GALORATH. I can modify the estimate, which would take me back so that I can maybe change the complexity, I can change the bagging type, I can change the process type, and so on. I can save the file, I can export the results as text, and I'll show SEER. So this is SEER for manufacturing. like I said, this is the costing engine behind all of the 3D solutions that we have. It's brought in independent work elements for the laying up, non-destructive testing, autoclaving, trimming, and finishing. You'll see we have 3 layups. That is because there's a ceiling here of 50. So because it's exceeded that, it was a big part, it's brought in 3 items. You'll notice that each one has a note. It gives us the ply that it applies to. There's one of them. You have a bandwidth. I have CATIA material as default because I don't have in my personal machine all of the plies and cloths and materials that exist within the sample project. So it just defaults to this one, but in yours, it would read the proper material. It gives the orientation, the percentage coverage of the whole part. It's being placed in one area, our laydown rate. Now, this is where you tailor the system to your part. You have a brand new machine, the latest and greatest, and you're laying it down at 600 centimeters a minute. Brilliant. So we'll just update or create a new manufacturing environment for your production methods, and then you can just run it all day knowing that it's bespoke and ready for yourself. So this is what it does all the way through. Tooling. So tooling is turned off here. If there is tooling, we'll turn a list on here, and it's just got a mandrel, toe placement, and we can add further tooling, or ideally the tooling would be pre-selected and saved in the environment, and you can add your own material to the system. NDT, if I go to inspection, it's got water spray inspection. There are a lot of other CMM and different types of X-ray glow penetrant inspections for other metallic options. Autoclaving, we're doing a full autoclave. It's in a 40-foot autoclave. We got operator attendance factors, nitrogen costs, thermocouples, vacuum ports, etc. Level of mechanization. In trimming, it defaulted to 5-axis. That was part of the environment setting. So in here, as you can see, this is where you can fine-tune your estimate for final reporting, the final delivery. But everything is here: finishing, hand sanding, solvent cleaning, masking, and painting. And everything wraps up to a total cost. Now you can save this into a database, you can export it, you can put it into a reporting mechanism. But the main thing is, it all comes from within 3DX. So for many cases, you won't need to go to MFG. You're only looking for trends. You're looking for overall costs. We can publish them. So that is SEER inside of CATIA. Remembering we got plies, we got sheet metal, we got drilling, molding, casting, forgings, injection moldings. So thank you. Back to you, Julia.
Thank you, Keith, for this very clear presentation of SEER for CATIA and the value we deliver to the customers that are using SEER for CATIA. So if you are now interested as well to experience SEER for CATIA, feel free to connect with me on LinkedIn, or you just drop me an email and we set up a meeting and understand your cost estimation maturity as is and how we can make that better. Finally, I would like to say that basically all organizations that are running CATIA as their design solution, with the SEER integration, it means that cost is no longer a downstream process. So it's basically an output generated once your geometry exists. So it's there, and with the integration, you can use it just when you are starting to work on your geometry. Thank you very much, and talking soon.